Hello, my diamonds, my TikTokers, and my Teletubby Sheila True Love here with you on Sunday morning. I'm talking about Judge Mathis, how he admits to making a mistake with his wife, Linda, and how he's working like a dog to try to get his wife back. Now, you'll notice how the Bible says a man who finds a wife finds a good thing. Keep in mind also how God created a woman for a man, not the other way around. So when these men try to act like women need them, no, sweetheart. I know too many women who have gotten divorces, they're single, and they are living their very, very best life. They are more happy now because they have peace. They don't have to worry about someone cheating on them. They have tranquility. They're flying solo. I don't like to say alone because alone is like it has a negative connotation next to it. I always like to say solo because you have friends, family, or you have me, myself, and I. Like me, I love doing things solo because I can work at my own pace. I don't have to wait for this person. I don't have to speed up, slow down. I do things a lot on my own, and I love it. But I have my family also, and I have my friends that I have to make time for also. And then I have meetings and Bible studies, and I'm a very busy girl. But here, I want to share this with you where Judge Mathis, he admits that he neglected her. But when they ask him about infidelity, notice how he is very evasive when it comes to that. And I'm not going to spread any rumors to say that, oh, he cheated on her. I mean, he was away from her a lot. But since none of us know that for a fact, we can't say that. And I don't like to lie on people like that. I'm just going to share with you what you hear coming straight from his mouth. Not somebody else's mouth, but his mouth.
And man,
it's the worst days of my life. How about that?
Okay, well, I'm sorry to hear that.
and man,
It's the worst days of my life. How about that?
Okay, well, I'm sorry to hear that. I wanted to ask you, with news of the separation, how are you holding up?
Not holding up very well.
You notice what he said? They asked him, how are you holding up? I'm not holding up very well. Men usually aren't no good without women. You ever notice how when the marriage ends or the relationship ends, they're in another relationship. It's like they can't stand on their own. And even if they do end up on their own because they can't find anyone else who's willing to put up with their nonsense, their abuse, their drama, their dysfunction, they're miserable as hell. Or they're committing harry-carry. They're mad at the world. They're walking around looking angry and mean and hateful, whereas women, they're looking refreshed. They're looking younger. They lost weight. They're taking better care of themselves. I see so many of these women out here on vacation living their life to the fullest. To the fullest. And they're not pretending.
I would say to other men, maybe I'll be an example for other men, cautionary tale. Don't neglect your wife. You see how many...
An example for other men, do not neglect your wife. She put up with a lot of crap for 39 years. That could never be me. Oh no, I'm one and I'm done. You act stupid on my time. And I'm not a needy type of lady. I would love for my husband to have friends, go fishing once every 2 weeks. You're hanging out with the boys, doing boy things. That's twice a month. I don't have a problem with a man who like gaming because it's better than him turning to drugs. It's better than him turning to alcohol or turning to sex workers and other women. As long as he makes sure he works, he's doing what he got to do around the house. He does. I do 50-50. I'm on this week, you on next week. You could game until the sun come up. You take care of the household spiritually. We're attending our Christian meetings. We're having our Bible study. We're having our daily devotionals every day and discussing things. And we always have to have a family meeting. I had that with my children. Saturdays, we always had family meeting, and we put it on a clock, on a timer. Each person had 3 to 5 minutes to talk uninterrupted. I've never been a clingy and a needy type of girl. Yeah, you could go and travel. As long as I know I could trust you, do you, honey? Because I'm a firm believer in not suffocating someone or smothering them. Freedom is a beautiful thing.
Airport now, flying out, as I have for for 25 years. My wife has been third, serving the community, taping my show, having fun with friends. That's what happens, guys. Never be too busy or never have too much fun beyond your wife.
So I do want to ask, the date of separation is listed back in July 17th. Has this been coming for some time now, or was it something out the blue?
Well, ever since we started taping here in LA, I committed to staying home more and making my wife more of a priority. But as you see, I haven't. I'm still here on the road doing the same thing. And in terms of going out into another city. But I was gone for 3 weeks. That's what July 17th meant.
Would you say you two are in a good place right now, or able to maintain a friendship? Or
Oh yeah, we're still in the same house and we're maintaining a friendship. And I'm trying to get my wife back. I have to show her that though. Hopefully I can show her while we're there together before, and hopefully she doesn't complete the process. But I'm changing in hopes that she will. I'm gonna get my wife back. How about that?
Absolutely.
I just wanted to eliminate all them rumors too, that it's something about a baby or even me molesting a child. It's none of that. I've just told you what it is.
There were also, kind of some rumors of any infidelity. Did you want to clear that up at all? You say it's solely neglect.
Well, neglect can create suspicion, certainly.
You see how he's not answering that question directly? Infidelity? Oh, hell no. I would never cheat on my wife. But he's getting ready to talk in circles right now.
And if you're gone as much as I am, you have every right to suspect. You go to work, you go serve in the community around the country, then you go with your guys to sporting events around the country, you go to other events without your wife hanging with you and enjoying herself with you. And so, yeah, she would have a right to suspect infidelity.
But there was none of that going on.
That's not the purpose. That's not the reason for this.
He didn't say, no, there's none of that going on. He said, that's not the purpose. That's not the reason for this. Just outright say no. Hell no. You're constantly away from the wife, honey. I mean, even though I think that's a beautiful thing. Like some women who are married to lawyers and doctors and he's never home. I'm like, yeah. As long as I know where his office is, I could go over to the office. We can make it happen in the office, which makes it more exciting. I brought a basket for lunch. I know how to feed him in all of this. This is great. And you on the road again, babe? 3 weeks you'll be gone? Okay. I know I can trust you. And the only way I would trust a man like that is if he's a man who loves Jesus Christ more than he loved me. He loved God and Christ more than he'll ever love himself. And I'll see you in 2 weeks. Okay. I'll be sitting up here focusing on my building myself up spiritually, my Bible studies. I'll be going to my Christian meetings. I'll be working my 3 jobs that I have. And when we get together, it makes it even more sweeter because we've been apart for a minute. Knowing that I can trust him. Especially if he hasn't given me any reason, like he doesn't have a wandering eye. If I got a man who's looking at porno, I don't trust you. He got a wandering eye. He's always lusting after something else. I don't trust you. But if you have a man who loves Jesus Christ so much, man, really? And I'm not talking about these fake, phony pastors that you read about where he was caught with a sex worker in the car or he was caught with another man. No, these are people who were never on Jesus' team. They were frauds. But anyway, you see how he wants his wife back and he's determined. I remember I had a man, 2 men, who was so determined to get me back. They was like, I'm going to get her back. I got to get her back. No. I kept one as a friend because he didn't try to gaslight me. Even though he thought he could get me from my second husband. He was so cocksure that he could win me back. No. But I did keep him as a friend because he didn't lie to me when I found out he cheated. And when I told him to take me over to this woman's house that you cheated on me with, because I had to see her. She had to be just mind-blowing. I want to see how much better was she than me. She got to have something that's awesome for you to cheat on me. I never gave you reason to do that. And he took me over to her house. And we were civil. I'm not angry at her. She didn't make no commitment to me. I had to see, she's dead now. Her name was Linda. in Connecticut. And he either take me over there to see her, or I'm going to kick your behind to the curb right now. So he took me. And I'm like, hi, Linda, how are you? I just wanted to see some of Greg's friends. You know, he was telling me how he hangs out here in Connecticut a lot. And when I was in the car, we was in a car going. And as we were going in, people saw it was him, Greg, the love of my life. And they were saying, Linda's pregnant. She's saying that she's pregnant. Linda can't wait to see all of these people. I was like, wow. I already had in my mind what I was going to do. But anyway, on the way back, we was taking the train back. And I already knew what I was done with him. And he got on his knees in front of everybody in the train. He didn't care. Begging me. And I was like, get up off your knees, dude. Really, get up off your knees. I said, I have some things to think about. I need to process. My mind was already made up because I'm one and done. Sex is sacred, baby. Sex is spiritual. Sex is something that is very, very special. You don't do that with any and everyone, especially, I know what an orgasm feels like. That's spiritual. That's an out-of-body experience. How are you going to share something that special and that sacred with someone else? Really? Yeah, okay. My mind was made up. And then I had my second husband. He thought he could get me back to, child, please. I would never date him. And knowing what Taurus men are like now, I would never look at another Taurus man. R. Kelly. Who's that other guy? He's a nut job. Oh, hell no. No. And then I had another guy named Tony. So that's 3 dudes that was so cocksure that they was going to get me back. And I was so cocksure, oh, no, you're not. And don't challenge me, baby, because I will show up and I will show out. Each and every time. And I'm a firm believer in the last laugh is always the best laugh. Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle.